Vote 2022, counting down the closing days toward the Georgia runoff election. According to the latest polls, incumbent Democratic Senator Raphael Warnock holds a slim lead over Republican challenger Herschel Walker. While Warnock got more votes in last month's general election, neither candidate got more than 50%, triggering the runoff, which will be decided next Tuesday. News4JAX reporter Vic Micolucci has a look at the record early voting turnout in this crucial contest.
It's the final push for votes in the Georgia Senate race. Again, Raphael Warnock and Herschel Walker starting from scratch, taking no vote for granted in a runoff that's already setting records. We saw plenty of people at this early voting site in Kingsland this morning, casting ballots for the second time in a month.
I'm ready for things to actually be done, and so that's why I wanted to make sure I came out here early to cast my vote.
Just means a lot. Everybody's out doing their part, one way or the other, whether we're all just one person. How I see it. However you vote, whoever you choose.
The two Senate candidates are making their rounds after neither got a majority of votes in the midterms last month. Raphael Warnock and Herschel Walker touring the state with a focus on winning over voters that they didn't get in the midterms.
Thank you so very much for the way in which you showed up during the general election.
And I also want to acknowledge all of you and thank you for being here, because together we're going to win this thing.
And they have big names behind them. Former President Barack Obama in the Peach State stumping for Warnock.
I'm here today for the same reason that I was here the last time. To ask you to vote one more time for my friend and your outstanding senator, Raphael Warnock.
Newly reelected Governor Brian Kemp standing behind Walker.
Are you going to vote for somebody that's been with Joe Biden 96% of the time, or are you going to vote for somebody that's going to go up there and fight for Georgia?
The state's Republican lieutenant governor, however, getting attention for not choosing either candidate.
I had two candidates that I just couldn't find anything that made sense for me to put my vote behind, and so I walked out of that ballot box showing up to vote but not voting for either one of them.
There's been a plethora of political mudslinging and big early voting turnout. Elections officials say more than 1 million people have already voted early in person, and many more will vote with mail-in ballots.
It shows excitement about the race. It's a Senate race, and we anticipate that. And then the lines today and the turnout today has been tremendous.
On Tuesday, polls across the state of Georgia close at 7 p.m. That's also the deadline for any mail-in ballots to arrive. I'm Vic Micolucci, Channel 4, the local station.
Thank you, Vic. Count on News4JAX for complete coverage of both candidates and the vote counting next Tuesday night. Vic will once again travel to Atlanta to bring us live reports starting Monday afternoon, and we'll have live coverage of the polls close Tuesday evening. We'll bring you the latest as the ballots are counted on News4JAX.com.